Hi, welcome to the Father and Son Watch Show. I'm John, and my son Elliott couldn't join us today, but he'll be back with me soon to talk watches. Today I want to talk a little bit about Casio. As many of you know, Casio is much beloved in the watch community. I mean, it's got a cult following. I'm one of the cult members in this watch brand, and I want to talk about their mid-level line, more professional offering. The line is called the Casio Edifice, and here is an Edifice watch that I've had for about 2 years now, and I just wanted to kind of do a long-term review on it, talk about it, my likes and dislikes after I've worn it, for 2 years, and see what I think now. And also I wanted to talk about some exciting news from Casio involving this line, the Edifice, and I'm going to talk about that at the end. So I wanted to add to my Casio collection. I had some of their more affordable quartz watches. Love them. I have a Tough Solar that I did a review on. You can check that out. And I just wanted something a little dressier from Casio. And then honestly, the way I found out about the Edifice line is through another YouTuber, Watch Chris. And I'll go ahead and put a link to his video as well. But once I saw his video and he was comparing it to the PRX, I thought, wow, this really looks good. And so here is this Edifice, and I'll put in the description the model number so you can check it out. And I love this watch. I mean, what drew me to it is, it does kind of have the integrated bracelet with it. It's got a little bit of the PRX vibe there, a little bit different with some of the shape on the case. And then the other thing, probably the biggest thing that attracted me actually, was the sapphire crystal. Because at that point, none of the watches in my collection had a sapphire crystal. And, the mineral glass I have, they're pretty good. I'm pretty careful with my watches. They don't get scratched too easily. But having the benefit of a sapphire was something that really appealed to me at the time. And I still really like that, though it's not the end-all, be-all of watch collecting for me. But yeah, I like the shape. I like the dial. The dial, I don't know if you can see in the video, you can see better and watch Chris's video, but the dial has a nice brushing on it and kind of like a nice textured brushing on it. I love the anti-glare they put on this, the sapphire. You can really see it clearly. I love the blue second hand. And then I like the fact that it's quartz, very thin, low profile, and this has 100 meters water resistance. So it's very durable, a sport watch. The Edifice line seems to kind of be the more dressier Casio. Of course, the top tier is the Oceanus, which is, kind of trying to be very technology driven and even higher finishing than the Edifice. But this finishing is great. The bracelet is very comfortable, integrated bracelet. I like how it tapers. Good clasp on it. It is a press clasp. It's not milled or anything like that, but it does have a lot of micro adjusts, which was really nice to get a comfortable fit. As you know, our wrists swell in the weather, and it's nice to have some adjustments there. So I bought this mainly because of the sapphire crystal, mainly because it had that PRX integrated bracelet vibe, but I also wanted to see what Casio could do with a higher end watch. I was really impressed by Watch Chris's review on this. So 2 years on, I'd have to say my initial impressions of how good of a watch this is have not changed. I really like this watch. I'd highly recommend it. Right now, I looked this morning and on Amazon as of this recording, it's still like $104, which you can't beat for a metal bracelet, sapphire crystal, 100 meters of water resistance, great company like Casio. So it's $104 on Amazon right now. And then the black dial version of the same watch is like $89. So you really can't beat that. So I am a huge fan of Edifice. I do like their more simpler analog watches. They do have a lot of motorsports tie-ins now, and they have a lot going on the dial. Pretty cool. Bluetooth connected, some other things that other people would like. But I'm kind of a simple guy with watches, so I like this. You should check out their line, and I'll put some links in the description. But let's talk about some really good news and some big news for Casio as they are coming out with their first mechanical watch. Yes, the innovators in quartz are going to come out with their own automatic version, and they're going to put it in an Edifice. So I'm going to show you that and talk about what I think about that. And if you're interested in a mechanical watch, could be your first mechanical watch, could be just one in your collection, and you're a Casio lover, this could be the watch for you. All right, here we are on Casio's website. Actually, it's the Casio blog website. And here is the new Edifice 2025. The model number on this one is EFK-100. And this blog article is talking about the surprise of it being the first mechanical watch for Casio. There are the renders of the first 3 colors. Hopefully they'll expand this to some more different styles and also some more colors down the road. But I gotta say, I love these colors. I mean, I love the blue. As you can see, there's like a texture on there. The finishing looks great. The hands are a little different. But I like the white too. Yeah. And they did move the date window to the 6 o'clock position, a little different than mine. But yeah, that looks sharp. The green is awesome as well. If I had to buy one today, probably be the blue, followed by the green, and then the white. Those look great. And so they're saying that the rumors are true. Casio is going to do their first mechanical watch. And they're going to actually use, for the movement, they're going to use Seiko. They're going to use an NH35, you know, the typical watch that a lot of, smaller companies use, and some of the big names too, use Seiko as a movement, and Casio is going to do it as well. So with that reliability of Casio plus Seiko, what a great development in watch company cooperation and coming out with a new watch. Yeah, here it is, NH35. So you'll want to read through this article. It talks about the power reserve, typical 40 hours of power reserve, accuracy about negative minus 20 to plus 40 seconds per day. And just read through that. It'll tell you all about it, but exciting stuff. You'll have to put in the comments too what you think. If you like the blue, the white, or the green, or if you would rather get a Casio that's quartz, if you're a quartz lover. I do love quartz watches as well. So that's pretty cool. The price, I don't see the price listed on here. Here we go. There's the prices. It says expect around $300 for a regular model, $500 for a version with a carbon case and a strap. And I did see a picture of that. It's not on this site, but it's like a carbon fiber version of this. So that's going to be more. So, I mean, that's not bad. I mean, you're getting a Seiko inside. I didn't see in this article, and I don't know yet if it has a sapphire crystal. I would imagine that it probably does, since a lot of the Edifice models do. But pretty exciting news from Casio having their first mechanical watch. Okay, so that's my thoughts on Casio's Edifice line, and also exciting news about their new automatic Casio Edifice. So what do you think? Tell me if you have an Edifice watch. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on the finishing? What do you like, dislike? Also, please put in the comments what you think about having an automatic Casio. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about Casio in general. Probably most people have nothing but love for Casio, which is awesome because, I'm a fanboy for sure. And I know Elliott is. He really loves Casio. That's probably a fourth to half of his collection, as you've seen in the video. So remember to like and subscribe, and look forward to having Elliott back with me soon. Take care, God bless, and keep on ticking.